Now, one of the big questions that media planners ask is whether cinema advertising still packs a punch. Now, we all remember the days of big cigarette and liquor commercials shot in exotic locations. But media has become a lot more fragmented, so many more platforms. However, it seems the big screen is still an attractive option. The difference these days, though, is that brands have to find an add-on, something else in the mix that are going to keep audiences glued to their seats and, I guess, hoovering back the popcorn. And that informed a conversation with Wayne Bishop, who runs the PhD Advertising and Media Agency, and he spoke to me on the sidelines of the Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity in France. So, Wayne Bishop from PhD Media in South Africa, my first question to you is, how important has cinema become as a medium, not only for audiences but also for advertisers? Is it finding a degree of entrenchment, or are things still fairly difficult?
So look, it struggles, quite honestly, because South Africa's going through this age of procurement, and procurement is all about costs and savings, and cinemas historically struggled with quite a high cost per thousand because its reach is low. So at the end of the day, we battled to get the clients to agree on the power of the medium. But for me, it's if you're really trying to drive impact or noting on your messaging, you've got to use it because it's the only captive media that actually exists out of the big five. But what we've been able to work out is that you can use it to grow incremental reach. The trick is, though, you have to use it over a 3-month period because there's a lot of light cinema goers. And clients just don't understand that. They often look at it and they'll sort of say, okay, they get the incremental reach argument, but they want everything now. They don't want to wait the 3 months. So it's been a challenge, but it has its role. And I've also seen it get quite immersive, so it's getting quite creative. And of course, you can now take anything from the foyer all the way in, plus other experiences, and you can get involved in film sponsorships as well and integrations. So it's actually got a lot more going for it.
So if it has that effectiveness, what then does cinema add to audiences in terms of a value proposition?
So you actually need the planning systems and tools to do it, because you can't prove anything without data now. So we've got very limited data on the effectiveness of cinema. What I can do is, some of PhD's planning tools, we can certainly prove the incremental reach gain part of it. And we can certainly show the impact side of it. The cost is where the media owners come in, and they help us with that. But you need data, and you need systems. Otherwise, it's a very hard sell.
I also want to know whether the golden age of cinema advertising is over. Remember, there was a time when we used to see the Peter Stuyvesant ads, when tobacco advertising was still allowed. We would have the Gunston ads, the Mainstay ads. Does that approach by agencies still exist, or has cinema perhaps been shunted to the edge?
We should be doing that because of its impact. The problem is that the industry is full of shiny, twinkly new things, like digital and like the 90-second webisode, or the 2-minute or the 5-minute, and creative agencies and more clients, they just get sold on these shiny, twinkly things, and unfortunately then the hard-working cinema stuff just falls away, because budgets are obviously not, they're exhaustive, so they're not unlimited. And I think that's the problem, is we've forgotten how to launch a brand new TVC. We should be doing it in conjunction with cinema and online video. Interestingly, the communication theory is called video neutral planning. You should plan video, you shouldn't plan TV, digital, and cinema. You should try and occupy all the video platforms. And I think we're missing a big trick, because we've forgotten how impactful it is.
Now, even though she lost out on the Wimbledon title this year, Serena Williams' epic return to the tennis court has been lauded as a big win for working mothers. A still breastfeeding Williams making a stirring concession speech after her loss, paying homage to all the mothers who have to leave their children at home every day to go to work. Now, the American energy drink brand Gatorade celebrating Williams in a commercial which reminds us that it doesn't really matter whether she won or lost. Serena still played the game like a mother, as the campaign line goes. We're playing you out with this ad, and remember, you can find a lot more content on our social media pages. Until next time, goodbye to you, and thank you for watching.
Baby girl, I won't mind if you play tennis badly. I won't mind if you choose to never pick up a racket. But I beg you, in this game of life, please keep playing no matter what. Just like it taught me, sports will teach you to be strong.
Lions on 3. 1, 2, 3, Lions!
You'll discover the power and grace of your body. You'll learn to move, and you'll learn the way to move others. Sports will teach you the strength of your allies, whether your bond is by blood or by ball. Whether she shares the color of your skin or the color of your jersey. You'll find your sisters in sweat. Sometimes you'll score goals, sometimes you won't. But the goals you set, you'll reach together. You'll find the courage to stand tall, work harder, and speak louder on whatever playing field you choose in life. So keep playing, my girl. Keep playing.